room, the stuffed animals that was in this little net over the bed would get knocked out of the net all the time. Well, when we went up there, we noticed this little door in the side of in the hallway that was, you know, 3-foot door. They said it was locked, they didn't have keys, you know, the typical story. Well, while we were downstairs, all of a sudden you'd hear a racket upstairs, you'd go upstairs and the toys would be messed up. So what we did is we took the baby powder, we put it on the floor in front of the door, and when we came back, there was a footprint. Now, ghosts don't leave footprints. They were actually doing a story for one of their papers or something there, one of their classes about ghost hunters and hoaxes and stuff like that. And they're just seeing if we were being professional, if we would take the bait, if we would, you know, say it was something. You always want to cover your back. You do have people out here that's like that, that's, you know, trying to screw you over, trying to mess you up. Ghost hunters had people that built houses with speakers in the walls, stuff like that, specifically to throw you off. So you always want to go in there as a skeptic. That's what we always do. We're always very skeptical. Anything that we find that we can't disprove, then that's the proof that we present to the public. And then it's up to them to decide whether or not it's paranormal or not. Okay. Next spot.
If you'd like to look over this way, I'm going to point out some obelisk markers. They're very common in cemeteries. A lot of people, the bigger they were, the more status it showed that the person had, because these are usually made of granite and they're very expensive. These are the obelisks. Sometimes you'll see them and they'll have an urn on the top. An urn is a symbol of death because your ashes go in it. Sometimes the urn will have a cloth draped over it, and this is a symbol of the mourning cloth. A cloth that is like a shroud that's put over the dead.
Heck, this is warm compared to what it was this morning. It's like 80 degrees out still in it, Kurt. It takes a lot of talent to walk backwards all day. Oh, goodness. Kurt, where you at, buddy? We're over here. We'd like to fan everybody this way.
This is your guy. You want me to film?
I don't want to do it.
You gotta do it.
No, dude, I'm fucking worried. I don't remember what the hell it was anyway. 2 kids by another 2 kids. Some shit. I don't even remember. Maybe on the next one.
Copper?
Yeah, it's copper.
Okay, I'm going to bring that out.
Might as well pause when we're here.
Okay, the equipment we want to talk about at this one, infrared cameras. We use infrared cameras, we use infrared motion detectors. A lot of the places that we go to are huge, they're so big we can't cover all the areas. You may have seen these cameras used on Monster Quest on TV. It's the same things that they use. We'll plug these up, turn them on. If anything breaks a beam, it'll take a series of 3 photos back to back. We've got a lot of stuff using these cameras and stuff while we're on the other sides of the building. So we know it's not us doing it. The other thing that we use a lot of times is the motion sensors. We'll have them hooked up to either tape recorders or video cameras, so that way if anything breaks the beams, then they'll have them, you know, record whatever is there. One of the cool stories that we were actually at Central State Insane Asylum. We had set up some recorders there. We were on another side of the building, and all of a sudden the motion detector went off and you heard doors closing while we were in the building. We were on the other side of the building when this happened. It was a good another 20-30 minutes before we even got back to where the tapes started to pick us up. So stuff like that does happen. Well, that's it for our tour for tonight. I want to thank you guys for coming out and for waiting. You know, I know we got a late start coming out here tonight. Huh? Yeah. Our website is indianaparanormal.us. Like I said, anything that we find, pictures of this, the entire tour, we actually have a guy camcording it for us. We're going to put that up there. We've got a tour of the Notre Dame Cemetery that was put on by the Historic Society over there. That's up on our website. We have our monthly meetings. We also do a monthly internet talk show called Hometown Haunts. That's up there. I think we got 9 episodes now posted up of that. So feel free, come to our website, check us out. We have monthly meetings. Our next meeting is going to be next Saturday at 3 p.m. at the River Park Library. So I'm right up here on Mishawaka Avenue across from the zoo. If anybody wants to come out and see what we do, you're more than welcome to come out with us. We'll have our meeting. We normally go to dinner afterwards, and then we have a ghost hunt scheduled for after that. Come out and see what we do. We'll train you. We're open to the public. We have a lot of fun doing this. There's probably 20, 30 people right now in this area that does it, that's in our group. So thank you again for coming out. If you have any questions, we'll be around here for the next 10, 15, 20 minutes. Feel free to grab one of us, ask us. There's a lot of us out here. We'll answer anything that we can. Okay, beginning of the second tour now.
Okay. Do what?
I was saying it so I